welcome back to another video. So today I am doing a collaboration with Femi Beauty right here on YouTube, and she's also known as Femi.beauty on Instagram. And we decided to do a Valentine's Day themed inspired collaboration to share with you guys. So the design that you're seeing on the screen is the design that she came up with, and it is absolutely beautiful and bright, and I am in love with it. So I would link her video in my description box below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out after you watch this video. And I did include it in the cards on the screen above as well. So this is the design that I came up with. I created an alcohol ink dripping heart nail art design. But for me, I like nail art that could be worn even after the Valentine's Day holiday. So I did do my acrylic application already. So what I'm going to share with you guys today is just the Valentine's Day inspired nail art tutorial. And I'm starting off with this gorgeous blush pink color from the Macart company. You're watching just one coat here on screen, but I did go in with a second coat, curing in between each coat for a full 30 seconds, making sure that I also clean up my sidewalls and cuticle area if I get any products on the skin with some alcohol and my cleanup brush before curing. Now that is fully cured, I'm going to take some gem gel and I'm just going to put a little bit to the cuticle area, and immediately on top of that I'm going to coat the entire nail with my IBD Intense Seal. Then I'm just going to take 3 Swarovski crystals and I'm going to place it to the cuticle area. Now I did do one big one in the center and then 2 smaller sizes on the opposite side. I went ahead and I cured this nail again for 30 seconds. Now on my index finger and my pinky nail, I'm going to be taking this plum gel polish. Now this is also one from that Macart collection, and I'm going to go back in with the blush and I'm going to create an ombre using these 2 gel polish colors. Now to do my ombre today, I am using my ombre brush from Wildflower Nails. And when I'm creating my ombres with the gel polish, I like to make sure that I have some alcohol on my brush because it just helps to give that nice, smooth, even blend. Now this is only the first layer, so it doesn't need to be that perfect. So I'm really doing the most as usual, but you can just give a nice rough blend, clean up around the sidewalls and cuticle areas, and then go in and cure that. And I'm just going to repeat the exact same thing with the second coat. So now I'm going back in with my gem gel after curing my ombre, and I'm placing it to the cuticle area over that purple, and I'm going to go over it again with my IBD Intense Seal because I will be applying 3 Swarovski crystals in that area as well. Now I am using crystal clear Swarovskis today, and I'm just going to go ahead and cure this nail when I'm finished with it, and I'm going to go in and repeat the exact same thing on my pinky nail as well. Now that those 2 nails are done, I'm going to be taking my Brillird's brush and go, and I'm going to be drawing a heart, trying to get it as even as possible on both sides. And the reason why I love using Brillird's brush and go as my gel paint is because it does not cure with that tacky layer, and the consistency of the gel is nice and flexible and easy to maneuver with my brush. I don't need to go over it multiple times because it's also really nice and opaque. So before I go in and cure my heart, I am going to be creating my drops one time. So I am going to take some gel to the tip of my brush. I did pile it up a little bit, created a dot, and then with a very light hand, I'm going to pull that same drop all the way back towards the heart. Now I didn't want these to be perfect at all. The effect that I had for the heart was to create a dripping paint effect. So now I'm going to go in with the alcohol inks that I made, and I know I promised you guys a video on how I made them, and it is coming. The reason for the delay is I was catching my royal to get empty nail polish bottles over here, and I really didn't want to import them because then I would have to pay customs to clear it. So after asking my nail supply store for the longest while, they finally got some empty polish bottles for me. So I have that video already recorded. I just have to edit it and post it for you guys. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure your post notification is on. So after applying the alcohol ink, I'm just going to take some acetone mixed with alcohol on my 3D brush, and I'm going to be creating some of those veins inside of the marble. Now if you guys want a more in-depth as to how I actually accomplish my alcohol ink marbles, I would link that video in my description box in the how-to section, so you guys can go ahead and check that video out as well. Now one thing I want to mention, for this technique you do need to make sure you have extra details in whatever shape you're doing. So in this case I needed more veins in my heart because when I go in and I top coat, I am going to lose some of them. So you do need to make sure that you have extra detailing. Normally when I'm doing any sort of marbling, whether it be Sharpie or in this case alcohol inks, I will suggest you guys make sure you wait until it's completely dried before you're going in with your top coat. This time I just allowed it to dry for a couple seconds, and I'm going right in on top of that with my no wipe gel top coat, and you guys are going to see it gives this drag sort of dripping effect, and this is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I mean, I had it in my mind and I was so glad that it turned out the way that I wanted it. And as soon as I got that dripping effect, I went in and I cured that nail. So onto my ring finger, I am going to start off with a strip of white just to cover my natural free edge. And again, using my white brush and go gel paint, and this time I'm using my Ugly Ducklings striper brush. I am going to be rolling my finger so that that gives me a nice even line on both sides rather than fighting up with my striping brush to make sure that it's even. And as soon as I'm happy with it, I am going to go ahead and fill in those two lines, and I'm going to kill that. Now this really doesn't need to be perfect because I am going to go in and outline it with my black gel paint afterwards, but you just need to make sure that it's even all the way across the nail. Going back in with that plum gel polish, I am going to be creating a sort of a cone shape at the free edge of the nail. When I'm happy with the way that that looks, I am going to go ahead and flash cure it just for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to take the blush pink gel polish and I'm going to go ahead and outline that. Before I go in and cure this nail for a full 30 seconds, I'm taking my white gel paint once again, and inside of that purple, I'm going to create an oval shape at the tip of the nail. So now that my nail is fully cured, I'm going to take my alcohol inks, and over the white I'm going to be creating my marble. Now I didn't want this marble to be blended too much because then all the color would be faded by the time I apply my gel top coat. I still wanted a pop of color. So you'll just see me adding more color as I blend and as I create those veins inside of the marble. So the final steps to this design is, as I wait for that marble to dry, I am going to go in with my black gel paint and I'm going to be outlining all the white areas. After I do that, I went in with my bling gel and I applied some Swarovski crystals, some micro beads, and a gold metal arrowhead, and then I apply my gel top coat. To be honest, guys, that was it for this set, and I really love how it turned out. You can rock it for Valentine's, before, even after, because it's multifunctional, and I really love when I create seasonal designs that can be rocked 2 to 3 weeks after the season has passed. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you are interested and eager to see my alcohol ink video, leave me a purple heart emoji with your comments in the comment section below, and I will see to it that that video is definitely uploaded for you guys. Don't forget to click on the link in my description box below and check out Femi's creation for this Valentine's Day collaboration. Hey, that rhymes. And share some love with her as well. Leave some lip emojis in the comment section so that she knows that you guys came from watching this video. If you're not yet subscribed to both our channels, I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And while you're there, please turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss a beat the next time a new video is posted. Definitely stay tuned to the end of the video. I did include 2 video clips and some pictures to share with you guys with the final result. And just a little quick disclaimer, I did not use any apps for the video final result. That was just the crystals and the lighting, guys. They came through. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. I couldn't get enough of it. So that is it. I am out now. As always, I would love for you guys to keep safe, and I'll see you soon.